Okay, guys, welcome back. What a hell of a week that was. Was anybody else at Spring Expo 25? Wow, I'm a hurting individual, but what an experience. I was there helping some people I know with a table. Big long trip, but well worth it because I'm going to show you what I picked up there, and I think it was awesome. But before I get into that, I just wanted to show some stuff that just came in the mail. I want to shout out this guy on eBay, Jumbo Carl Store 19. Excellent dude. Very good seller on eBay. I'll show these first. So we got the 2021 Platinum Arctic Freeze of Jumbo, 78 and 99. See if that's going to pick that up. A little bit harder through team bags sometimes. It doesn't want to pick up. But I'm going to rattle through these pretty fast. And as a bonus, he sent me this Stature Esteemed insert from 1920 Esteemed. Really cool. Needed that one, so appreciate that. And then I got the Blue Dazzlers from 2020-21 Extended from a different seller. Very cool. Almost done that set. Ooh, sorry about that. Let's make this fast, though. So let's just run through the dollar cards. I was running a table with a couple guys. They had a dollar bin, and I was kind of bored. I think it was on a Thursday. I was on the Thursday when there wasn't much going on, so I picked these out. So I got the blue 21 OPG paper. I got my boy Willie with the Queen of Diamonds, very good. And then I got a small PC of Nathan McKinnon going, so got the SP Authentic die cut from 21-22 SPA, very cool. Aspects of McKinnon from metal. I don't know what year that 22-23 metal. Ovi, same year. I got the Ovi Star Zone, and this is from 23-24. That's why I picked these up, because I didn't buy a single box of 23-24 product. I don't believe, because I am just not a Bedard guy. I couldn't care less, and I wasn't going to pay those prices for the wax. So picked that up. Picked up the stat box fillers of Willie. On the Heater of Willie is from Series 2 of this year, but I haven't seen that one yet. Same thing with the Seeing Red. Nate Dogg from 21-22 metal. Very cool. And that reverse retro. Zellweger Young Guns. I need him to finish the set, and he might be a climber. Fedorov. He's not great, but need him to finish the set. And then Ryan Malone. Young Guns Renewed #1. Needed him. So, that being said, that's pretty cool. Let's look through some of the cheaper stuff I found. I didn't have a ton of time to, just going to have to rip this team bag, I believe. This is not going to want to pop out. Didn't have a ton of time to walk around and do any purchasing because I, busy with the table and whatnot, but this is what I found. Ovechkin's Younger and Renewed. That was a pretty good deal. Let me get it right in the light here. We got the Joe Thornton SPX Excitement from 06-07 NHL SPX. Pretty cool. And then this is from the Bruin Centennial set. Didn't buy any of this wax, so needed those guys. This was a fun one. Yager from 14-15 Platinum, 86-199. I think this is the... Does it say on there? I don't know where it says what parallel this is, but I love Platinum parallels. I really love them, and this is a really cool card. Again, minor PC of Jigsamir, so really excited about that. And then we got the Hot Commodities of Jumbo, 86-999, which is interesting. It's just like the other guy. And then you got the G, Simon Benoit, Marquee Rookie paper. That was a dollar card as well, so I'm pretty excited about that for my Leafs rookie PC. And then I found this one a couple days later. I was stuck in the city for a few days, so I went to 401 Games, I think it is, on Yonge Street, really nice guy there, good dude. I bought some cheap wax for my wife and I to rip, and he threw this in for $1, which is awesome because I need that to finish the Series 2 set of that. So now let's get into more of the heavy hitters from the expo. Like I said, not a ton of time to walk around, and I was more focused on making some deals as opposed to going out and buying, but these were a few things. This one is hilarious. This was a total meme purchase. Got the 1 of 49 purple artifacts rookie patch of the man, the myth, Josh Hosang. A guy walked up to the table looking to download some stuff. It was really not a lot of stuff we were super interested in, but I just had to have this, so I picked that up for $5. Couldn't resist. That one's gonna go up with all the other guys here because it's just hilarious. Next up, we'll move into some more real cool jumbo content. So here we have the signature materials from the cup. This year was 1819. This was actually a gift from my person I knew who was running the table, and this was like a thank you for doing that, and it was really awesome. 13 of 25. Great card. I've really loved the cup. It's a great set. Next up was, I think this is the most expensive single of Thornton I've ever bought, but this is Allure doubloons from this year's Allure. I had to have it. When I saw it on the table, it was on a Sunday. We had a good show. We did all right as far as the transactions were concerned. So I had to have this card. Got to get the doubloons. This super hard case hit from Allure, and I was never going to rip any wax of this to try to get this card, and they just don't come up very often. So I was really happy to find this. I think I paid $70, which is, for just kind of a weird insert card, it might seem like a lot, but it's a really cool card if you look at it. Let's look at the back. Yeah, like just awesome. Kind of refracts, but it's all gold. Very cool. I don't know if the light is going to pick this up the best. And then we got the 0405 SPA Sign of the Times. I was actually totally unaware that there was any 0405 SPA ever made. And if it was, it must be short print because I don't see much of that product come up very often. Because it's like, who's the future watch going to be? There's no rookie year. There's no year in 0405. So I really love it. This was cheap. Picked it up for $30. I'm really happy about that. Because, you're trying to complete like a master jumbo Joe Thornton set. You got to do it kind of inexpensively when you can. Now onto some more of the heavy hitters. This one's not crazy, but this was a card that I hit the absolute cycle for. Bought 2 of these at the show and put them out, and they both sold. And then on the Sunday, I needed to have one for my PC. Willie is my guy. He's my most favorite current Leaf. Might be my favorite Leaf of all time, to be honest. And it's a PSA 9. Made a deal with a nice guy who let me have it for $100, and I was pretty happy about that. I think he understood that I wasn't going to flip this one. This is for a PC. I kind of wish I might have kept the Beckett 9.5 I bought, because I do prefer the Beckett slabs. But yeah, moving on. This last one, bang, we got the Future Watch autograph, and this was also a gift purchase for me from the guy who basically owned the table at the show, and was really, like, I couldn't believe how excited I was. I have never owned a card this big. Even though it's raw, it's absolutely amazing. I honestly prefer raw. But we got the Willie Future Watch auto, 544 out of 999. He did really well on this card. I don't really want to say how much he paid for it, but I think it was a great deal, especially considering It's May 1st, and guess who's going on to round 2? Not the Sens, and who scored 3 points tonight? This guy right here. All right, that might age terribly, but who cares? Willie's my guy, and yeah, that's it. That's everything I picked up at the show. Really happy with it. I will be there next in the fall, I believe. So gonna do some more deals and keep on going, and I'm gonna try to keep releasing videos, not just hockey card stuff, a little bit of everything. And thanks for watching, guys.